And we have a change in the rankings as Danielle Collins yells, "Come on!" And she upsets Iga Swiatek. As always, this coverage is brought to you via the Doctrine of Fair Use, the Fair Dealing, and the Digital Millennium Act. The bigger they come, the harder they fall. Danielle Collins with multiple backhand winners, over 10 in this match. Iga Swiatek just seemed like she couldn't handle the power. Is something wrong? I don't know, guys. My observations, Iga Swiatek looks a little bit thinner. I know she's going through things off the court that will most certainly affect your play on the court. Now, listen, guys, for only the sixth time in the Open era, the defending champion fails to make at least a round of 16 in a clay championship match. This here is very interesting because Iga Swiatek, by far, with a 90% win percentage on clay the last few years, the best clay player in the business statistically, doesn't appear to be herself lately. Danielle Collins finally gets the win on clay versus Iga Swiatek, this being the 9th time they've played. And previously, Danielle had only won that one meeting at the Australian Open in 22 when she made the championship match against Ashley Barty. However, there's been some competitive matches. Don't forget Montreal a couple of years ago went 3. The Australian Open last year went 3. And the Paris Olympics on clay went 3. Danielle Collins gets the win, and she had beautiful things to say in the post-match interview. I do appreciate the handshake, even though I don't think these ladies like each other. I think it's clear, but a nice smile, nice gesture, very cordial. Danielle would say in the post-match interview that, look, it's difficult playing against Iga Swiatek, especially when she's dominated the head-to-head. However, the matches have been close. Some have gone 3 sets, and she uses to her advantage the things she did well. She learns from her mistakes and just tries to come out and play better. And here she would get the win, ladies and gentlemen. Congratulations to Danielle Collins. And there's a shift in the rankings, ladies and gentlemen. That's right. Iga Swiatek is going to lose nearly 1,000 points. What does that mean? That means Coco Gauff, who was trailing by only a couple hundred points, will now, at least for the time being, be the number 2 ranked player in the world. I think that's probably good for her chances to win more championships and slams, meaning she's probably not going to have to go through Iga Swiatek, even though I think that head-to-head has shifted anyway, as Coco's won the last 3 meetings in straight sets. Now, my personal opinion on this match, I think Iga looks a little thin. I think she was not able to overpower Danielle in these rallies. Danielle showed a lot more strength, and I think Iga probably needs a break. She's got one more title this clay season to defend, failing to defend Madrid and Rome. And that last title is the biggest of them all, ladies and gentlemen. If Iga Swiatek does not defend the French Open, I think I've said it in the past. I mean, I'm at a loss for words. If Iga does not defend the French Open, I think that could be very detrimental for her career. I mean, moving forward, she hasn't been regarded as an elite, I would say a great hard court player, even though her metrics on hard aren't necessarily bad. I mean, overall for her career on hard, she's got over 180 wins. But in terms of winning slams on hard, she's won the U.S. Open in the 22 season, but all of her other slams have come on clay. And I just think with all the criticism Iga receives on grass, if Iga does not defend this French Open, not only will she drop in the rankings, but I think emotional-wise, mental-wise, it's going to have a huge impact on her career because she's regarded as the best clay player of this era, at least for now. And I've always said, I think the younger clay players you want to watch out for, the Diana Snyders, the Mira Andreevas, of course, the Coco Gauffs of the world, but you also have the Favertova sisters, at least Brenda, who's very good on clay. You have a lot of young upcoming clay players that I think are going to be winning. They could be one-offs, one-hit wonders, one-slam wonders, whatever you want to call it. But I do think we have a lot of younger talent that will be coming forward to win French Open championships. And if when Iga stops defending those titles here in France, I think it's going to be a mental blow for her. That's just my personal opinion. Maybe, maybe not. But right now, Danielle Collins eliminates Iga Swiatek. How she do it? Nearly a clean sweep, ladies and gentlemen. She served beautifully with 6 aces. Iga not even 1 ace in this match. I felt she needed to go bigger on the serve to back Danielle Collins up more, as Danielle Collins won the first serve. She won the winners. She won the unforced error count and several more breakpoint opportunities. Guys, it's going to get really darn good here in Rome, the Italian capital. Coco Gauff, Ayala, they're on the court right now. We're going to switch over and cover that. But guys, what do you think? Is something wrong with Iga Swiatek? Comment below.